for him could be on the cards. We'll see if Guardians defend the inside push. He's got nothing for it. Neo is towards inside, so that maybe answers our questions as to whether he'll be playing that position. It's going to be Nico with the second frag here. An open plant coming in from ENCE. Alu trying to get it down, and as he goes against him there, it's Sergey now having to fight back as FaZe have the advantage. Defining the plant comes through, and Sergey will have to fend them off best he can. Not going to happen.
Alexi has to pretty much hit incredible shots at range right now with the Glock. So much range, but they do have to work toward him likewise and close that distance themselves, given that the bomb is planted. They've got it for the kit. Nico already has the corners. A great position to be in this early on, especially given that he knows there's not going to be any rifles against him. No AWP in the hallway that can fire back. We know that it's off at an anchor position with the op once the money is there for it, but he's on fire so far. Guardian jams it in, and it's X7, less than a 1-on-4. 5.5. We'll split the difference.
No kills found, but that's fine. Ideally would have liked the bomb plant there towards inner, but Neo with the up-close position of the upper ramp, he denies any sort of access. It looks like he will be playing inside. The reason I said it's an issue is because ENCE have got an incredible inside
shot on entry. At least makes it to the bomb spot without being sighted, and no kills to count to them means that Aerial slides up the sidewalk. Guardian, he's tagged up considerably, and the damage is continuing to be effective for ENCE.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That whole thing there, them going to be focusing towards the inside bomb site, and then it's going to cause rotations. That could be an issue, but they are pulling this round back somewhat. It is going to be a 3-on-3. Kit is available on Rain, but the firepower not quite there. Guardian with the scout. There will be an upgrade from the MP9 for Rain here as they make their way through. Still a chance to win this one. It's going to be difficult. That kill certainly helps them out. Alu with the shot from upper. Looks like ENCE have done enough there. Guardian doesn't really have much choice. The bomb's too far gone. Nice shot with the AK-47 to take the AWP away. But the round will be going in favor of ENCE. They choose that instant
to try and get in toward the sandwich position. Shadow is revealing and daunting as well because the ankle shows first. Alu pretty much can pre-fire it, and he'll go around and do exactly that.
20 seconds remaining here, Matt, and ENCE needs to operate quickly. Both CTs will be towards outside, and Alu, an absolute specialist on train, looking for the opening pick. They need it. 10 seconds remaining at this point. Guardian, he'll hit the all-important shot. That should be enough. He'll have to fall back at this point, and FaZe have...
Couldn't hit it. Repositions smartly to the hitch, and keep in mind he's got support on either side of him with Neo above on this spool. And rotations at D connector forward from X7. Nearly got away with it as well on the pistol. That would have been a massive kill in the round. Guardian still went down to Aerial, but a second player, CT side, with the bomb ticking for so long as it still might go their way. XTB can't fall back, or he can. MP9, the range. It leaves him wanting. Betrays him as he tries to wrap back in Rain, and Alexi stays alive just long enough to buy more time on the bomb, but it will still be defused. It's just enough. Again, I go back to that single pistol kill. Nico gets forward of them, however, catches off Aerial, but Alu, the off on the other side, gets away with one. Rain's fallen. This is actually all going ENCE's way. Nico couldn't hit shots fast enough. Perhaps too fast was the problem as he tried to peek and fire on the same sequence in each time and try. It's Neo that'll survive with the 4 from the start over toward B. They never went that direction. And Guardian wants to get out with the AWP. ENCE will get their second round.
That's more like it from ENCE. Did say they have that aggressive main presence. This time Guardian missing a couple of shots and enables him to get closer and closer. It's Alexi B with 2 frags and Alu with the follow-up of the AWP. That's enough to win the round, but can they find the final 2 players? I would say no. They are tucked away all the way in CT spawn there. Neo tagged at the start, pretty much removed him from the round from the get-go. It's normally your inside player that's going to be clutching outside and...
Top of the green train for Nico. Good shot back in from Rain to at least cut off X7 before he got inside of the smoke, before they could get toward the default plant. That allows Neo to work from down below while the office is still covered above. And Olaf will get Alu, leaving just Alexi B.
Looks like he'll be out of luck this time. With the bomb planted, he'll still get resources so he can save the Deagle armor. Will save him some money in the next round, I suppose. Flashbang there as well. Absolutely no chance of winning the round, so might as well stay alive.
The entry, and Neo is going to be a problem. More so because Guardian's already got them down. He can sneak in behind, realize the bomb's down, no one to plant it, and when they go back for it, he will greet them in the worst possible way. What, Sergey? Finding 2 in that fashion, not only Guardian, but to follow it up with a turnaround, and now, despite that it's a 3-on-3, the bomb can be planted, and that changes everything in the complexion of FaZe's retake.
3 versus 3. They've been decent in these situations, I must say. It's Guardian to get them an initial frag, and Nico, he'll give them the lead. 3 on 2 now. Sergey knows he has to push forward, get behind them if possible, and they're not checking it. There could be a real chance he sabotages their efforts at this point. Coming in on the flank, that's a guaranteed kill. He makes such a meal of it, that's going to cost him the round. If he gets the clean kill there, mate.
Sergey again looking to be menacing as he sneaks out from Pop Dog. Neo, though, rotating backtracks. Good damage goes on to him, but also back toward Alexi and blinded up. He's able to take care of him. Not only that, he got Sergey, who would have thought that Alexi B was actually going to take care of that angle for him. Thought he was safe to walk towards Sandwich. The miscommunication brings us now to a one-on-one. Guardian versus Aerial, AWP versus AK. Bomb not planted, but Aerial has it to work with.
Guardian now hoping the mistake is made and Aerial walk into his crosshair, but he's actually tucked himself right in towards the connector at this point. Bomb on his back as he heads towards inside. Guardian will have no information here. Bomb plant down as soon as it is. It's a massive advantage for Aerial, but Guardian's in position to maybe catch him before he can get towards upper. I think he's got him.
I think so too. Oh, he sees him, but he's on a ladder of his own, so he couldn't get the shot.
He didn't see him. He's still checking the bomb site floor.
Right. You are absolutely right. I thought he spotted him hands down.
Yeah, I think maybe that'll be a res thing. These are the low res. He might not have just spotted the pixels up there. But yeah, he has no idea. It looked like he was in position to shut that down.
And this is where I would have expected. Guardian looks exactly what I would have done in that situation, because open plant, you get inside of that tanker alleyway, you just have to play it off a sound. Now he's unsure of where Aerial is, but he still makes good on the shot. And he's... Nico Guardian, though, answering more than just the entry kill. They go beyond that as he drops in and styles on Alu. I thought certainly Alu hits that shot, brings us level, and slows the pace of the round. But now, Olaf standing along. Gets the bomb, and
why they run this. They've got a great little setup to enable their star players.
Nico, I'm surprised he couldn't see that either. That was not an X-ray. That was a faded smoke that he didn't act upon, and he gets punished for it. ENCE need to start converting these, though. 7-2. They lost Sergey to Rain, and this is still not necessarily a controlled round because Neo's swung around and got an X7. Bomb dropped. FaZe is winning everything. All of the mid-round is going FaZe's way.
You're absolutely right. They've recovered so many rounds here in such an effective manner. It's Rain and Neo to try and best Alu and Aerial here. Alu, though, he's so good in these scenarios. One of the absolute masters of the AWP. It's a 2 versus 1. Neo with no kit and maybe no hopes. One of the most difficult bomb sites to retake. He'll be making his way out towards Ivy. Quick pop smoke. Flashbang to follow up behind him. And he's looking for frags here. It will be Aerial to get the first, but damage has been done towards Neo. And it looks like a clean round here for ENCE. They'll give up 1 kill, but it should be absolutely fine for the finish here, as LXCB knows the second player's there as well. For now, and they've swallowed a couple of grenades. Aerial and LXCB taking the damage there. Olaf Meister sensitive towards the Ivy position. Nico anything but. He'll be getting headshot after headshot, it seems. 7 will take 1 down, but the trades are so effective here from FaZe. They shouldn't be in too much trouble here. Rain keeping an eye on things from heaven. Has been spotted, however, but he doesn't necessarily have the challenge. They'll be so preoccupied with him. He does somehow sneak out and gets 1 brilliant shot there. You've got to respect that. And he'll finish things off by the looks of things. Just Alu, 3 on 1. Should be no problem here. 1 minute remaining. Alu, does someone get a plant? That would be great. Not going to be winning the half at this point. Let's be aggressive again. Pushing out quickly, and the flashbang's so good. What a reaction from Nico, that is. Takes his AK, and now in prime position for another kill here, potentially. Drops the smoke. Will presumably spray through. Indeed he will. That's so well played from Nico. This guy is just 1 step out of his opposition right now.
Still elevating himself to new heights on top of the trains. That's where he's done most of his work in the outside yard. And it's pulled themselves back from a 10-5 deficit, or 5-10, I suppose, deficit in the last game. So they won't be too comfortable with the situation, but FaZe are certainly being directly through that smoke. He was on the backside of it by the time it bloomed, and that will catch off Olaf. And entry welcomed very much by ENCE if they want to get this 5th round. Rain has other ideas.
Yeah, it's such a scary prospect. You've got Rain and Nico outside by main entrance. Like, it's so strong. Like, you gotta fear that going out, and it's gonna be brought back to the 4-on-4. X7 negating smokes, trying to find the next opportunity here. Bomb has gone down towards inside, some way, somehow, and they've caused so many rotations towards outer. Neo had no idea, 3-on-3 now, but he is close towards the bomb site. Gonna beat the smoke. He has made noise, that surely goes down. Yeah, he could not afford to make steps there.
He was almost hoping that he could mask his noise with the nade blooming, but he didn't expect the second player to be there. Bomb ticking, Sergey has the angle, easy shot to Guardian, who is running toward it, and Alu.
One of the spools here. Flashbang will actually affect him. We'll see if they can break through. There's no smoke down lower. The battles begin. They're just holding their ground on lower round. They're happy to take the duels here, but it's Sergey at the spool position, looking for one more. It's looking good for FaZe here. They've at least got a bomb plant here.
Couple quick taps, X7. He's on 65, but he's alive. That's the important thing. Can't be happy with that alone, though. Bomb's been planted. Alexi B, this is such a good position. Great movement. Oh, tough shot to find the last one, but does get it. And Olaf, he couldn't do anything to strike back, stuck inside of the hallway. Not often you see it work. The players go up as a new roster.
You're right. So yeah, it's definitely a CD-sided map, but it doesn't mean you're just going to jump on CT and be absolutely great at it. It's going to take time to get that synergy put together, but I think they had a really nice approach, that's for sure.
And now it actually means they can keep things simple when it comes to tactics, and perhaps just squeak out a few rounds by force, if you will.
Yeah.
Basic it for him to decide by burrowing into a main, closing the gap, taking out an AWP with an MP9, nearly following it up onto an AK as well. It's not a bad start considering this is a bit of a bonus round. However, Neo did break in from Pop Dog. That gets him closer to the bomb train. Bomb is the furthest away, however. It's still in the hands of Olaf.
Oh.
Good read. Good ears. They perked up. Zane looked up as well. Sergey, limited by flames, has to fall off of this bomb. Will be planted as a result.
You can deny it though. Under the train, doesn't quite get the lineup. We saw that come through yesterday, 3 versus 1. Might not be looking too good here for Sergey. He'll go towards CT steps. He'll definitely give this a go by the looks of things. There's a close range player, Rain, tucking him.
Rain holds the most threatening position. Olaf to support off of him. Neo's down. He was the one that was low. Had to come off the bomb train eventually and get caught out for it. Sergey swung in behind. Olaf's found. Rain isn't. Rain is still down at the ramp. Eventually, Alu gets him, and the round now going to be... Certainly did. Now he knows the nade's there. He likewise needs to get away. He just barely does. Spammable position. Surely I thought Olaf would hit the shot sooner. Nico gets him instead from above. Alu responds.
ENCE. Guardian with the AWP though, so strong and promising in these sort of positions. Molotov lands at his feet. He might burn to a crisp here. He's forced out of position regardless. Down he goes. Bomb ticking at sub pace. It's only the Mac 10 on site. That'll be dropped as well. Nico will have to do something absolutely disgusting here to pull this round off. The defuse is coming in. He's got it. And I don't think it's enough. It looks like ENCE have got the defuse. Find some footing in these sort of rounds. See if Nico can get anything done with the SMG.
Oh, push from Ariel, and Nico catches him off. At least it's traded. Big find for a Mac 10 early on. Gun down as well along that half wall, so if these smokes are sufficient at holding Alexi's vision off and keeping everybody else contained, it is a grabbable weapon as Olaf, having picked up Nico's previously dropped gun, able to find a kill with it, but the round was under control.
He's here. They're going to be beating the rotations at least, and that's a lovely shot from Neo. And it's Alu who's got to try and save the day here. He can't find it. Nico getting it done from the connector. Taking kill after kill there. Beautiful stuff, and they know exactly what Alexi B is. It's going to be the second round for FaZe in this half. It's the inside. I feel like they should have rotated towards inner first. The fact that Alexi B, with less than 30 seconds remaining, was in the T main entrance, you'd feel like that's a decent enough call to at least throw another player from the connector over towards inside. If Alu was there 5 seconds earlier, might have had a chance there.
On rotation, should this go to outside. Now there's a gun picked up for Alu as well.
Oh, this is so impressive. They now have 3 rifles in the 4-on-2. FaZe running out of options, but Nico and Gus.
And this is Sergey who did not, oh my goodness, he's still gonna find it, did not push forward again. They didn't want to commit, or overcommit rather, to get that AK that was dropped at the top of the ladder. It's just Guardian left with an AWP. This round is gone no matter what. I cannot picture a world. I know we've seen Nico 1v4 with 15 or 14 seconds left in Shanghai.
Timing's working in their favor. It's really gonna come down to the minutiae here. That's the one kill we are looking for from Sergey. That's enough to win the round. He doesn't have to overpeak this now, wait for the cavalry to arrive and take it in the 3-on-2.
You're absolutely right. He does get a little bit further forward, but he's still taking his time, doesn't want to cause any complications. Olaf takes his time as well to make sure he guarantees the kill, and this is where he was slightly separate, so no trade EP. Good read from Alexi B to look backwards, and Alu wants to hold the cross. Olaf knows that he can't. Olaf knows that he can get back toward the bomb, but Alu chases him down, and it's enough. It's going to be 12-12.
It was so...
Down to 7. Blind, though, is Alu, and Neo gets the kill. You're right, he's the one that gets it. He's done 2. Rain to follow on Aerial, and it's just Sergey, 1-on-4. 30 seconds. He's close enough to the site that if he gets the bomb, he can certainly cause complications. They look back to try and find him. He knows they're planting. Can't get Guardian. Couldn't find him after the plant either. That would have been massive because it would have put him in a 1-on-2 in which he knew at least where one other player is. And look at the HP. He still has a chance at this, but he's not giving himself much hope with every passing second. And the fact that he lets Guardian sneak back around to the bomb side of the train, he'll try and burn him out of position. Just makes things worse. Because that might be something worth considering. Oh, he fired too soon. The right idea. Certainly if his teammate didn't already find the kill, the Zeus may have. It's still just a 3-on-2, surprisingly. Alu, AWP as well on the B side. If they cross over, he's got a chance to slaughter them alive for it. Bomb. It's inside of the B site. Alu can protect and hold it in position. Smoke down, they might be able to get away. That might be their best bet as well, but they're going to continue. Smoke inside of the train as well, meaning they can cross over. He'll push Alu. X7 wants to go around behind, maybe pick up a gun when he arrives, but he'll be confronted before he gets there because Olaf's already back up the stairs. X7 hears him and tries to buy himself some space. He's got to hit the headshot. So difficult as Olaf was jumping back and forth. He's trying to use the pillar.
Way.
He's actually done it. He's danced a pole dance far too tantalizing for Olaf to keep up with, and now it's Guardian. Switching over to an AK to try and keep this alive. Well, Alu actually hits him, pushing him down with the pistol as well. He knew exactly what he had.
5 spins there.
Top of the bomb train for 2 players on the ENCE side, meaning they're swarming already over top of the bomb. They've got to find Neo and Nico. Neo's tagged to 53. Nico knows they're on the bomb, but he's got to get back around. There's already players staring him down. ENCE have the lead. Defuse done, and Neo go. When the smokes land, Aerial's got his back turned to main and watching that direction and manages to find 2. They try and push back in. That's exactly what X7 does. Bomb goes down. So even though it's only a 1-man advantage, the last kill the most important because it's going to completely hinder the 2 FaZe players, making now 1 trying to work in from the front of the site, and Nico only has 30 HP, but he's got a hell of a shot. Alu down, and he could try and push a little bit further. 21 seconds, though, and he still needs to recover the bomb.
Yeah, and there's not...
Through the window, and Sergey has to drop off the train. Nico bests him from range. That forces Alu to buy some time, rotate around through CT, change his angle entirely, while his teammates go to work Alu. He actually got range, spotted Neo, and that gives X7 all he needed for information to look back over and see and find the kill. It's 2 left. Guardian and Olaf. Bomb is planted. But ENCE want a date with Liquid. Perhaps some pathetic fallacy outside earlier as it fell from the sky. Aerial gets Guardian down. Olaf's trapped between them all as they come from every single approach. And who strikes first? It's Alexi B. It's done. Our finalists are ENCE, and they play Liquid.
They absolutely do. You've got to...